Hello, I'm Monique, and this is my daughter Nadia, strumming her ukulele, the same action you would make to sign guitar, just by the way. She was born with a rare syndrome that has impacted her speech development, among many things. And it's been a bit of a windy journey so far, to say the least. So we began early intervention and started using keyword signing when Nadia was just 4 months old. Now, 2.5, 3 years later, I've immersed myself in this world, working with speech therapists, diving into the research, and that means both the endless Googling kind of research and the research papers kind of research, and connecting with a community of advocates. Basically, I've done the deep dive so you don't have to. Today, I'm here to guide you on how to get started with keyword signing, helping your little ones communicate even when words are still a little bit out of reach. So let's jump in. So who you are? Well, you're in the right place if you're a mum, a parent, educator, therapist, aunt, uncle, or grandparent. Basically, someone who cares deeply for a little one who's not saying many words just yet and wants to support them the best way you can. You're also in the right place if you're a friend or community member here to embrace and advocate for this inclusive practice. It truly takes a village, and our little ones need all the love and communication strategies we can provide. So what's in it for you? First, we're going to start by busting a few myths because let's face it, the first major block to feeling confident in signing is the misconceptions that we hold. That Googling doesn't really help either. Next, we'll talk about your role as the grown-up in your little one's life. You are their biggest guide, their biggest supporter, and keyword signing will make a world of difference in how you get to connect with them. Then I'll share all the wonderful research-backed benefits of keyword signing, reducing frustration, boosting language development, and fostering deeper connections. We'll also learn a few basic signs together, because I'm guessing that's what you're here for. And I'll show you how to keep learning them as you go, using an app called the Auslan Dictionary app. And finally, I've got a little gift to help get you started and share these signs with your little ones and community. So what's in it for me? Full transparency, this webinar is part of a bigger mission. I'm dedicated to making keyword signing a natural, everyday part of little ones' lives. Friends Who Sign is just the beginning, a small seed with the potential to grow into something much bigger. Together, we'll make keyword signing not just a helpful tool, but a shared language for connection, inclusion, and community. Let's start with clearing up some common myths about sign language and keyword signing. All right, the first myth that we're busting today is that sign language is universal. Sign language is not universal. So just like spoken languages, different countries have their own sign languages. Even in America, it's different. They actually use ASL, American Sign Language. And in the UK, they use BSL, British Sign Language. I know, these ones got me too. They all have their own unique signs and they differ from Australian Sign Language, which is Auslan. Did you know, just to add that little bit more complexity, that Auslan also has regional dialects? So because I'm located in New South Wales, I would go ahead and refer to the Northern or New South Wales dialects. Don't worry too much about this to begin with in your journey. Many of the signs are the same across the whole of Australia. You'll first run into this when you're looking at things like colours or happy birthday. But I'll let you know if we run into any different dialects along the way. All right, the next myth that I'm going to bust is that Auslan and keyword signing are the same thing. They're not. Keyword signing is a strategy that borrows signs from Auslan. Okay, so Auslan is the full language and keyword signing is borrowing keywords from Auslan to use as a strategy for communication. So it's there to support spoken language for little ones who can typically hear but have delayed speech, not to teach that whole new language that is the language of the deaf and hard of hearing community. So when we use keyword signing, we speak and sign the word at the same time. No finger spelling here, especially for young children. We focus on functional signs like hello, drink, stop. These are everyday words that help little ones communicate their basic needs and wants as they develop their vocabulary. To give you an example, here's the strategy of keyword signing used alongside English compared to translating to Auslan, all right? So here's keyword signing. I like to eat apples and bananas. This going along with my terrible singing, of course. In Auslan, it might look like so you can see it's a completely different grammatical structure and my voice is off. Always remember to speak while signing and focus on the keywords. You'll build more signs over time. It's about quality over quantity here when we're modeling for our little ones. The myth is that the goal is to become fluent in Auslan. It's not when we're using keyword signing as a strategy. Whew, you can let out a sigh of relief. The real purpose here is to help hearing little ones communicate before they have developed the ability to speak. So it's not about memorizing hundreds of signs or switching from English to Auslan. Instead, we use key functional signs like eat, help, and more to support daily interactions alongside English. These signs build confidence and give children a voice before spoken words come more naturally. So let's talk about your role as a grown-up of a little one, because you play a key role in their communication journey. Cheering them on and supporting them looks like celebrating sign approximations. My daughter only recently started signing finished correctly before she used to do this one, which was super cute. So it's not about perfection. If your little one's sign isn't exact, celebrate the effort. Continue to model the correct sign and respond to that sign because that communication has happened. Supporting your little one also looks like repetition, repetition, repetition. Little ones learn fast, so we have to keep up. The more you use signs, the more familiar and natural they'll become to both you and your little one. Always remember to speak while signing and focus on the keywords. I know I've said this before, but it's important. I speak in an exaggerated way as well and make sure my daughter can see me, so she is modeled the sign, such as more. She can hear the word and she can see my mouth movements. All of this is really important for developing her speech. So it's also important to use keyword signing beyond the home. Take it to the park, play groups, or when you're with other little ones. The more you model it, and grown-ups, the more you model it in different environments, the more opportunities your child has to learn and engage. Little friends can be great at picking up and sharing signs, and when they see it used consistently in various places, it maximizes the benefits. So don't keep signing just at home, spread it wherever you go. But wait, there's more. Keyword signing is a form of AAC. That's augmentative and alternative communication, and can work alongside other forms of support. Speech therapists and pediatricians are the kinds of professionals you'll want to seek out if you're concerned about your little one's speech progression. I know they've certainly helped us along with our journey. They can be a huge help for you and your little one as well. It's not about choosing one or the other. Signing can be part of a broader communication strategy to support your child's development. I know it feels like a lot. Well, because it is taking all of this on. And that's why I'm here to make keyword signing as simple to learn and implement as I can. Finally, don't do it alone. It's honestly a marathon, not a sprint. I've been told that many times. I wanted to pass that on to you as well. And just to remember, you're part of a village of grown-ups who want to support their little one too. So make sure you're leaning on them. One more thing you really need to know is that you've got this. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about giving it a go, not just for your little one, but for you as the grown-up, and making sure that you're celebrating your efforts too. You're doing a really good job. Keyword signing has incredible benefits for little ones with speech delays, and it's all backed by research. That's what this slide's all about. So let's start with improved communication. Studies show that children with speech delays who use keyword signing can communicate their needs earlier, reducing frustration and tantrums. Well, it makes perfect sense, right? Because they can communicate with their hands before they have a voice. Language development boost. Signing alongside spoken words actually helps strengthen the connection between spoken language and meaning. which can accelerate language acquisition for speech-delayed children. So sometimes you hear the myth that it might delay speech. These studies prove it does just the opposite. It actually promotes speech and vocalization. So what about the social and emotional benefits? Signing can also help children express emotions, build stronger relationships with caregivers because you have that connection with them, and in turn boost their confidence. I can say all of these studies hold true for my daughter. She's thriving with the support of keyword signing. There's just little moments in the day where she communicates with me that just melt my heart. Like wanting to tell me that she can see a butterfly by signing butterfly and pointing, or wanting to take me with her. It's in those moments that actually feel like really big moments, and you know that it's all worth it. So I'm guessing you hope to actually learn a few signs while you're here. And you may have already noticed that I've been using a little bit of keyword signing throughout this webinar, and maybe you picked up a few signs along the way. But now let's get a little bit more intentional. We're going to focus on learning the first 9 functional signs that are perfect for little ones to communicate their wants and needs. I'm also excited to share I'll be gifting you these 9 signs as a visual printable resource. You can use them in all kinds of settings, in daycare, stick them up on the walls, use them in lanyards. I'll even blue tack them around the house or fridge as prompts to get you and your little one signing more. You're encouraged to share this free resource far and wide, so please send it to that village of yours. Let's start with the sign more. It's one of the most useful signs for mealtime, playtime, or anytime your little one wants more of something. My daughter uses it all the time, and it was her very first sign. So give it a go. More. Next up is the sign for eat, or food. This one helps little ones tell you when they're hungry. So obviously a really useful one to know. This is the sign for drink, another important one. Whether they're asking for water or milk, the sign is super helpful for obvious reasons. Just to give you a bonus one, if you were wanting to sign milk in particular, it's just like milking a cow with your 2 hands. Just milk. Otherwise, drink. Drink. Now let's take a look at help. Help! This sign can be a game changer when your little one needs help. Just to let you know, this sign is directional too. So that means if I'm pointing it towards a person, that's me offering help to them. So for my daughter, can I help you? Would you like some help? If I'm directing it towards me, I'm actually asking for help. Can you help me? I need help. The sign for finished is great for letting you know when your little one is done with a food or activity. My daughter uses just the one-handed sign, as do I. This double-handed sign shown on the screen also says finished, but with more emphasis. You'd almost say double the emphasis. Now this sign is perfect for nap and bedtime routines. So simply flat hand shape again, and your head resting on your flat hand like it's resting on a pillow. So this sign actually means bed, but it can be also used for sleep or nap. A nice simple one. The sign for waiting is another great one for teaching patience, like waiting for a turn or a snack. Waiting can be really hard for little ones. Just helping them know that they're waiting and then something will come is going to alleviate some of that frustration. The sign play is a fun one. So you can use it during playtime. Let's go play at the park or go play with our friends. My daughter uses it all the time, and she uses it with this big smile on her face and this beautiful energy. So that's play. Let's learn thanks or thank you or ta. It's a great way to start introducing manners. So we say ta with my daughter as it's an easier sound for her to go ahead and replicate and give it a go herself. It's also really quite easy, this sign, for little ones' hands as well, because it's simply the flat hand shape and then tapping off the chin. So it's a nice, easy one for them to go ahead and be able to model. Now let's chat about the Auslan Dictionary app. This app was a game changer for me, and I can't recommend it enough. You can download it on your phone, whether you've got Apple or Android, and it's just super, super handy to use on the go. So basically, you just open it up, you type in a word to search for the sign, and you'll get mini videos that model the sign, exactly like the ones I just shared with you on the earlier slides. You also get definitions and related words along with that. And it's completely free, which is just amazing. So there's no upgraded versions, no free trials, no ads popping up. It's literally just been built as a free app to go ahead and spread the sign, which is amazing. The videos are pulled from Auslan Sign Bank, so you can be confident you're getting the right info on the go as well. I actually like to suggest pausing the video right now to download it, and I challenge you to go ahead and see if you can get a second person to go ahead and download it too. A friend that's part of your village, perhaps, so you can jump on this journey together. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you learned some valuable tools to start using keyword signing with your little one, and it's been a great use of your time. Now, let's go ahead and spread the sign. I encourage you to share this video with your village and grab the free resource of your first 9 functional signs, so together we can make keyword signing a more natural and inclusive practice. Let's start seeing it around the place more. So simply to get the free resource and be kept in the loop as we continue to grow Friends Who Sign, please find and follow the link below. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Friends Who Sign, where you can learn more signs and stay connected with all the latest. It would be so, so wonderful to have you on this journey. Yeah, wishing you all the best.